Local Sky 3. Breaking news from the next level.
I have a new best friend. This is her. Her name is Anna Altamont, and she has Altamont Creative. All that you see here on this table is her work, her talent, and her brainchild. I am so glad to have you here.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
So Anna walks into the door, into the building today, and the first thing I noticed was your bright, cheery dress.
Oh, thank you.
It's winter. You said, well, the forecast calls for sun, and you're never too early for spring.
You know,
right?
you got to fake it till you make it.
So I think it's very fitting now that I'm getting to know you, because what we're going to talk about, as Anna is here this morning, is she turns these oyster shells into works of art. But for her, the oyster shells really have kind of a significance. You're from Pawley's Island.
So my family, we've always been going to Pawley's Island since my grandparents had houses there. And so all of my family pretty much is in South Carolina. I was born there, grew up in Atlanta. But for my whole life, my family and I have been at the beach, and Pawley's Island is where we would walk and gather oyster shells. And so oftentimes, instead of postcards or sending messages, we'd write a note on a shell and stick it in each other's bags. Or when family has passed away, oftentimes there's an oyster shell that's tucked in, goes with them. Two of the pieces with the, the peacock pattern, they're out here today.
There are so many for us
there
to look at.
There are a lot. So two of the pieces are actually on my grandparents' gravestones in South Carolina.
So I love a full circle.
It's a passion project.
I love a full circle moment because it is a passion project for you. You've had kind of one career path, and then life took you down this one where you kind of just began your own doodling, so to speak.
Basically, yeah.
And poured yourself into this. So only since the fall.
Just since the fall.
Have you begun selling these? So here's what's so fun. First of all, each one is its own totally unique piece, and you can customize it for you.
Yeah, they're all one of a kind. Even if the pattern is the same, some of them are patterns, some of them are hand painted. Even if the paint colors are the same, the pattern's the same. Each one is individually made and all different.
So we'll talk about the jewelry in a minute, but this is the one that caught my eye, were your wine stoppers.
Yes.
Because, those used to be a thing. And I don't know, they kind of went away for a while, I think, but you cannot beat a pretty wine stopper, and you've got pretty and you've got fun.
I do. And there's something what is so neat about working with oyster shells is that you can do anything with them. You can make canvas prints, you can have dishes, but also the wine stoppers. So I know you had your eye on one of these.
I love this pink one. So this is one I'm holding that you painted. Some are decoupage. This one you painted. So have you, and the stopper part, will it fit in any standard
It
bottle?
will. So far, all the ones that I have tried and that customers have bought. Yeah, and so
pretty.
It's fun. And what's neat about these wine stoppers, especially when they are the hand marble painted, is on the back.
I'll turn it.
It's there as well.
Now you were telling me that you have fun. Sometimes I'll pull this one up as long as the camera is still here. I'll turn this one around.
Yes.
So this little guy in this hand, you're not sure what you're going to do with it yet. You let inspiration just kind of come your way.
I do. A lot of times I will work in phases. So I'll clean a batch and sanitize a batch, and sometimes whatever I'm feeling that day or what the actual shell looks like it could be. And then sometimes, just hand marbling it turned into something that I never anticipated. So this will likely be a pendant for a necklace. Possibly, I'm sorry, just slightly from me.
It's yours. Okay, let's talk about your jewelry for a minute.
Okay, yeah.
So this is really fun. You can see as we're going through things, some of the pieces that she's brought with her. You would think they were heavy. When I picked one up, I thought this was going to weigh me down. Super lightweight.
They are light.
Yours that you have on, actually, is reversible.
It is.
Look at that. I'll let you show people.
So this one, how many times do you wear a necklace and then it flips over and you're constantly flipping it back and forth? And what's neat about a lot of these shells is that on one side it can be one color or pattern, and then if you flip it on the other, it's something totally different. And this is actually one of my favorite patterns. It's like a black floral lace.
Now that you decoupaged.
I did.
Yeah. That is so fun. So it's one piece, two different ways. And I love the chains that you're using too.
They're fun.
Obviously, if you're a silver person, you've got that as well, but that gold rope chain is really
pops.
pretty. Yeah, really pretty.
And with those, the other side of that is the pattern as well. So it's really fun. Sometimes there's gold on one side, silver on the other. It's just like you said, whatever speaks to me that day is what ends up happening.
I know that you've just begun doing this professionally now in the fall. If you are newly engaged or you have a wedding coming up, what a fantastic bridesmaid's gift.
It's such a fun gift. There's so many different things you can do with these shells. These are just a few of what I brought in today. Not only can these be turned into bottle stoppers, like the wedding cakes, and they're all different patterns with this. What a beautiful way to have your rings, by your bedside table, have a trinket dish. And there's so many. There's the I do's, I love yous, which this, might end up being a necklace, might end up being a wine charm to go with one of the bottle stoppers.
I love that in the doing this, you've, found your own release, if you will, for your own life, but you're finding I have a minute left that other people are having the same thing when they come to shop you. One lady mentioned that she kind of feels closer to her sister because of something.
It's very interesting that this speaks to me and kind of helps with my, mind and creativity and story, and that also it speaks to others. Some people come up to me and say, this is the piece I need because of, and then they share their story, or if they've lost someone. So it's neat.
Life is not coincidental, right?
It's not.
So it was intentional, I think, that you walked that beach at Pawley's Island picking up those oyster shells as a kid.
I think so.
How fun that you're doing this now. So
It's
people
wonderful.
can find you on social media?
Yes, on Facebook and Instagram, it's Altamont Creative, and altamontcreative@gmail.com.
You will want to get in touch with her. I'm telling you, this will be that gift that you'll give somebody and they'll go, oh, I want that too.
There's more pieces to come, so please come and check us out.
Far too often, people are being seriously injured and hurt because of negligent driving.